Okay, I cut it off. I was talking about happiness and how it is fleeting for some people. Again, this is Carla Next for today's inspiration, and here to encourage you and to remind you that you can live every day on purpose. Happiness. It is a fleeting thing for many people, and there are so many people who are simply unhappy. They're not happy, and they feel that if they could just get that job, if they can just make that money, if they can just meet that man, if they can just get married, if they can just have children, if they can just this, just that, they will be happy. See, that's the thing about happiness. It is dependent upon your situation and your circumstances. But situations change, don't they? Circumstances change. Things happen in life and it's not the same. So there goes the happiness. It's nothing wrong with seeking happiness. You know, who wants to be miserable? Who wants to be bitter? Nobody. So it's a natural, normal thing to want. But let's keep it in perspective. Be happy. Learn how to be content. Learn how to enjoy things. Learn how to love life. That's part of happiness. But there's something else called joy. And joy is it depends on nothing. It doesn't depend on anything that's on the outside. Okay? I heard something on the radio coming in, and actually it was this guy, a preacher, I believe, on Tiffany's radio, was on the Ricky Smiley show. And he was talking about happiness. And I caught the tail end of it and I enjoyed it. One thing he said, don't go looking for happiness because you cannot create happiness. It needs to come from the inside out. He said, bring happiness. Don't try to create it. Don't try to make it. Don't try to, search for it, because you have to learn how to be happy within yourself. And I was reading something on Facebook today. Ooh, and I can't look at it because I'm on the phone. So I can't see it, but it was saying basically the same thing. That happiness depends on you, not other things. That's the point. I want you to realize that it's not going to be when you get that husband. If you're not already happy, you won't be happy. He can bring happiness to you, but he can't make you happy. Ooh, that was deep. I don't know where that came from. He can bring happiness in your life, but he can't make you happy. I guess it's just like the saying that you could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And it's almost like having money, but you can't buy anything. You know, you can have $1 million, but if the product isn't there or whatever you want, the service isn't there, all it is, you have money, period. But you can't use it. So, it's the same with happiness. It depends on you. You have to learn how to love who you are. Learn to love life. Obviously, love God. God should be first. And learn to be content. I would love, oh, Lord knows I would love more money. And I know this much. I've never been rich, but I do know that money do not make happiness, because haven't had much money most of my life, but I've been happy. So I know it's not money that makes happiness. I know that money will help, because God knows. Have you ever watched where people make all this money and they don't know how to use it? They don't know what to do with it. They lose it. And I'm like, just give it to me. I'll show you how to use it. I'll show you what to do with it. They don't know. But money would make things better. And I do believe that we will find some happiness in that. Because God knows I would love to, in my life, to, at least, if it's one day, to just live a time where I don't have to worry about money. Well, I don't have to worry about how I'm going to pay the light bill, or this can't be paid because I gotta pay this. I've even had to not get medication, my regular medication, because we needed this, we needed that. And if I got the medication, we needed gas. How were we gonna get to the pharmacy? I will have to get gas. But if I got gas, I can't get the medication. But if I don't get the medication, then I'm gonna be sick. So it's like a catch-22. Or don't get groceries, or get very basic things because we have to pay something else. Somebody's knocking on the door, somebody's ringing the bell, somebody's calling, or something. Money is needed. My child might need something. At that moment, I might not be able to get it. Now, I'll say this. God always provides our needs. He always does. It's just that at times it's a strain. And I'm just saying, I would love to be able to live where I don't have to worry about it. Where, oh, you need this? Okay, go get it. Or even, I want this? Yes, go get it. So I'm not big on wants. But I know that everything I need, He does provide. He does. But usually something else goes without. Meaning I might have had to call the phone company and ask them to give me an extension. Or the light company and ask them not to cut the lights off. I'm going to pay next week. The waterman, please don't come out, because he asks $25 every time he comes out. The bill might just be $20, and he asked $25 because he came out. So now I got a $45 bill. That kind of stuff. So I do know that money does make things better, but it's not going to make me happy. Happiness, again, is from within. It's from within. And that's what we have to learn to do and enjoy the things that we have. I tell my family, my kids all the time, we have each other. And I'm happy. Oh, God knows I love when the house is full of laughter. When they're in there laughing at TV or laughing at each other or acting crazy, telling jokes, wrestling, or even when they're fussing, because they argue. Yes, indeed, they argue. But I love to hear it because that's my family. It makes me happy. Money can't buy that. Money cannot buy that. So enjoy those things that God has blessed you with. And be thankful and be grateful. There is your happiness. Again, it's from within. And as that preacher said, you bring the happiness. Don't go looking for it because you're not going to find it. Carry it with you. It's within you. It's dependent upon you. You decide. You decide today, I'm going to be happy no matter what. I'm going to be happy. That's your choice. Okay? So happiness is not fleeting. It's there. You just have to choose to embrace it. God bless you. This is Carla Nix with today's inspiration.